Naughty Dog's Uncharted series has been worthy of praise and commercial success ever since Nathan Drake embarked on his first adventure 8 years ago. The series' mix of clever writing, memorable set pieces, and beautiful visuals have resonated with gamers and earned it a spot in gaming's pantheon. With Uncharted: The Nathan Drake Collection, Naughty Dog and Bluepoint Games will be looking to reacquaint PS4 players with the franchise while offering revamped visuals, multiplayer beta access to Uncharted 4: A Thief's End, and a tool to promote the upcoming PS4 exclusive for its release in 2016. The question, as always, remains, how heavily revamped have the visuals been? We've been keeping track of Bluepoint's remastering work for Uncharted and Uncharted 2 over the past few months, but we were very curious to see how each game would pan out on release. Let's start with Uncharted: Drake's Fortune. Given its PS3 roots, it couldn't have been easy for Bluepoint Games to remaster the game. Drake's Fortune is renowned for Naughty Dog's introduction of new development tools and pipelines, especially in layering different facial expressions and animations together to achieve the desired results. It's also known for being a rush title on what was a complicated GPU-CPU architecture at the time. At this point, Bluepoint already has an immense task ahead of it to hit 1080p resolution and 60 frames per second. Nonetheless, that's exactly what they've done. The frame rate is nearly locked at 60 frames per second, with only a few frame drops noticed. Oddly enough, these occur when transitioning from gameplay to cutscenes, and vice versa. Regardless, whether you're involved in a high-speed shootout or exploring the jungle, the frame rate stays solid at 60 frames per second during gameplay. Bluepoint has also added ambient inclusion to go with its shader improvements. Combined with anisotropic filtering, the image quality definitely comes across as sharper and more appealing than ever before. Bluepoint has also worked to significantly improve on the character models for Uncharted: Drake's Fortune, and it feels like a big departure from the waxen look of the PS3's models. Not only does Drake's face and hair resemble his model from Uncharted 3, which many will prefer, but it ends up fitting the series' realistic tone overall. At the time, Naughty Dog was coming off of Jak and Daxter, so it must have taken some time to acclimatize to a more realistic style, hence the slight cartoonishness of the PS3's models. But we've come a long way since then. If you don't know what we're talking about, compare Uncharted: Drake's Fortune on the PS3 to Uncharted 4's characters, and you'll see what we mean. The lighting engine has been significantly revamped, which changes the tone of scenes quite noticeably. Shadows are now properly cast on water surfaces with ripples and waves, and the wave effects have been updated overall. Some areas also include better foliage and volumetric effects, though this doesn't extend to the entire game. Many textures have been reworked along with skin shaders, and we even spotted subsurface scattering on characters' skin at places. Even Drake's clothing textures have been reworked. The overall effect is subtle and should be viewed side by side with the PS3 version to properly appreciate. Interestingly, along with reworking ground geometry to feature more details, there are places where the depth of field has been removed completely. Perhaps this is to ensure more solid performance, but it's understandable all the same. Though its changes are very subtle, Bluepoint Games has done an incredible job remastering the near-decade-old game while maintaining excellent performance throughout. We'll leave you with more comparison clips in the meantime, and if you like what we're doing, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Until next time.